Hello, viewers live from London. Today I'll give you two important tips for EU nationals and non-EU nationals, those especially who are in the Europe, they want to come to the UK, but they will not be, or it is not possible for them to come before 31st December 2020. The other tips about settled status or pre-settled status, when someone can lose the pre-settled status or settled status, whether settled status or indefinite leave to remain is settled all the time or indefinite. That's what I'll give you now. You can lose your settled status or pre-settled status in certain circumstances. So let's start from those EU nationals or their family members, or whether it's non-EU family members, because you are living in the Europe somewhere in Netherlands or Spain or France, but you do want to come to the UK. But unfortunately, it is not possible. You cannot make it before 31st December 2020 because you have a commitment, you have a job, your children in school, you have a house. So you cannot manage to pack everything and make a route to come to the UK. So still you can come after Brexit if you follow some tips. So what procedure you can follow to come to the UK even after Brexit, after 31st December 2020? Yes, you can do it. So for example, if a family of 10 or 5 family members, though all of them either EU passport holder or non-EU passport holder, at least one person is EU passport holder. You do have a children, they are in school, you cannot left school or left the property and pack everything and come to the UK before 31st of December. But you do want to come to the UK. So what you can do now, before 31st December, you can send one person who actually the main earning member, for example, a husband or a father or parents can come to the UK, only one person, and he can apply for pre-settled status in the UK. So he has to come anywhere before 31st December. He becomes settled or he receives the pre-settled status, and rest of the family members will live in Europe. They don't need to come right now if they cannot. And later, after Brexit, after 30 December, when you are ready, you can come to the UK as a family members of the person of the EU national who already in the UK and who receive already settled status. You can come as a family member of the person who is already settled in the UK, because free movement for EU nationals will end 31st December. However, the free movement for non-EU citizen, or the family member, will continue next 5 years until December 2025 technically. But you need to provide evidence that 2-3 conditions you need to satisfy. That is, your relationship with your non-EU, your relationship with your family member start before 31st December 2020. Your family member moved to the United Kingdom before 31st December 2020. He received the pre-settled status. Your relationship was continue and is continue until you make the application for settled status for leave to enter. Now, in addition to that, what the difference is, what the advantage is, you can come after Brexit, after 31st December, if at least one family member who is the main earning person, to whom all of you are dependent, is in the UK as a qualified person. So this is a technical point, that if you cannot manage to come, but you do want to come to the UK, you can send the main person to come to the UK, to whom all of you are dependent, and then after Brexit, all of you can come as a dependent, as a family member to come to the UK, because family member can come after even 31st December 2020 if you satisfy the condition what I said. The second tips I want to say about settle or pre-settle status, because I have noticed some people come to the UK and they apply for settle or pre-settle status. They receive the settled status. They're going back to the Europe again to keep an option that they can come back to the UK if they want, after 5 years or 10 years, or with the children, or after 2 years. This is not the case, because you will lose your pre-settled status if you go outside the UK more than 6 months. you lose your settled status if you left UK and live outside the United Kingdom for more than 2 years. So remember, if you have settled status, you if you left UK, you cannot come back after 2 years unless you will apply again for returning residence permit, which is another type of application, and it will be a discussion for the Home Office whether they will issue the settled status or the indefinite leave to remain again or not. So indefinitely leave to remain is not an indefinite, because if you left UK and live outside the United Kingdom for more than 2 years, your settled status will be null, will be void, will lapse. So the condition is you have to, because when you make the application, you agreed with the Home Office that United Kingdom will be your main residence home. So if you left UK more than 2 years, then the law presume that you choose somewhere else your main residence. Accordingly, your indefinite leave to remain or settled status will be withdrawn by operation of law. In terms of pre-settled status, if you left United Kingdom and if you go to Europe and stay there more than 6 months, your pre-settled status will be lapse again, will be void, will be withdrawn by operation of law. So remember, if those who want to come to the UK, those who make your home United Kingdom, buy home, you have a job, you have children, you should live there. Those shouldn't go more than 6 months outside the United Kingdom. But at a time, you can go for 2 months, spend 2 month holiday, come back 1 year. After that, you can go again for 1 month. This is not a problem. But at a time, you cannot spend 6 months outside the United Kingdom. At a time, you cannot spend 2 years outside the United Kingdom if you have a settled status. Only exception, those who already got the settled status, if you can apply for British nationality, if you naturalized yourself, then you are free. You can fly anywhere. You can leave, left United Kingdom, go another country, live there 5 years, 10 years, again you can come back. No problem. There is no issue. So my final advice is those who already has settled status, I think it will be very good decision if you can manage to make an application for naturalization. As a British citizen, the requirement only is you need to provide evidence for English language requirement. You need to pass B1 English language test. You need to pass life in the UK test. You have already your settled status. So after 1 year of the settled status, you can apply for British nationality if you satisfy the other two requirements. That is for English language requirement, B1 test, and the life in the UK test. So if you satisfy all these two requirements, you can apply for British naturalization to become a British citizen. Once you naturalized as a British citizen, you are free. You can go spend on the rest of your life anywhere in the world and then come back whenever you need. So I hope it will help. It's a small tips for EU citizen and those who receive settled status, because I have noticed some EU nationals receive the settled status and they're going back to their home country. They're thinking they can come back after 5 years. This is not the case. You can come back within 2 years. If you don't come, your settled status will lapse. For those EU nationals who are living in the in Europe, but they want to come to the UK, unfortunately, because of the Brexit before 31st December, it is not possible for them to manage to come to the UK. So what what they can do, because they have other commitment, their children in school, they have a job, they have a house, or some form of commitment, they cannot make themselves to come to the UK. But they want. So what you can do, how you can keep an option to come to the UK. So the option is you can send one of your family member to come to the UK, and then apologies, some technical issues. You can send one of your family member to come to the UK, and then he will apply for settled status in future. he can all of you can come to the UK. I hope it will help you and this information. So this is for today. Thank you everyone who watched my short video.